Hey everybody, I'm Kate Conroy.
And I'm Vinny Sabatello.
And this is Other People's Business, which is the podcast from the New Jersey Business and Industry Association, the largest statewide business association in the quarantine. We release a new episode every other Wednesday, so be on the lookout for that. Shout out to New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group. They are the official sponsor of the show, and they do home, auto, and workers' comp, so check them out if you need some updated coverage.
Awesome. With us today is Elise Glennon of the New Jersey Sharing Network. So Elise, say hi, let the audience hear your voice.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here with you guys.
We're so happy to have you wherever you are.
I'm sitting in New Providence right now at our headquarters at New Jersey Sharing Network.
New Providence is lovely this time of year, I'm told.
I'm envious. I can actually hear my daughter in the background. So, you know, an office environment would be nice right now.
Yes. All right. I think back fondly to the office quite a bit these days.
You never knew how much you'd miss it until it was gone.
Yeah.
This is true. This is my first time sitting in this chair at this desk since March 11th. So I know what you mean. So thanks for getting me out of the house today.
You're so welcome.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
yes, I mean our work is open 24 hours a day, so people are here, and so I'm happy to be here.
That's good. Nice. So today's icebreaker is shout out the new takeout place that you wouldn't have discovered without COVID-19.
Elise, we'll start with you.
Whoa. Oh, okay. The new takeout place. Oh, we are big on takeout right now. We're big COVID-19 support your local restaurants takeout place.
Same.
I don't know about new though. I mean, we Cloverleaf Tavern in Caldwell is off. They not only offer regular takeout, but they give you drink kits, which is really cool, like a Bloody Mary kit, everything you need to make a Bloody Mary, a margarita kit. Really cool. So we've been on from Cloverleaf Tavern.
Tasty and educational, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Vin, what about you?
See, just like Elise, at first I was really just going to the same places that I normally would. You know, you want to make sure that they're still there when this is over because you love them that much. But I want to say a few days ago we gave Q Crew Barbecue in Flemington a shot, and that was really good. It was fried chicken deep fried in Captain Crunch, which just sounds like, you know, the very rock bottom of your attempt to lose weight during the quarantine, but it was fantastic.
You know, you posted that on Facebook, and I thought that it had to be like something imagined. Like I didn't actually
sounds
think
like it, right?
Really eating it. That's amazing.
Yeah, it really was unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fantastic.
How about you?
So mine is a little place right around the corner from me in Edison called Jade Isle. And I've literally lived 2-minute walking distance from this place for probably 2 years now. And I've never tried it. And I just was in the mood for like Chinese food. And the other Chinese restaurants in the area are closed. So I just completely on a whim ordered from them, and can I tell you that they were the best dumplings that I have had since Japan. They were amazing, in like a peanut.
What'd you say the name of it was?
Jade Isle.
Jade Isle. Okay.
Yep. No,
cool.
Jade
You know,
Isle. I don't
Kate,
know.
You just reminded me that we did try a new Asian place because there was only one. All the Chinese restaurants closed in Caldwell except Asian Delight. So we did try that one. I did have a new one.
Nice.
I did have a new takeout. Thanks for jogging my memory.
Absolutely. Gotta find the silver linings, right?
Definitely. So, Elise, with everything kind of upside down right now, tell us a little bit about New Jersey Sharing Network and how you guys are trying to maintain your mission during COVID-19.
Yeah, well, obviously these are unprecedented times for all of us. At the Sharing Network, we are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and we still are. Our lab staff is still here performing histocompatibility testing for deceased organ donors and transplant recipients. Our donation resource center, which is our call center, is still open 24 hours a day, getting potential organ and tissue donor referrals. And our clinical teams are going out to hospitals as needed when there's a potential organ donor referral. And then obviously our administrative teams, our back office staff are all working to make sure everything's in line so that our clinical teams can get out there and do the heroic work that they do all of the time. So we're still plugging along with our mission, and our mission, of course, is to save lives through organ and tissue donation and work on behalf of the 4,000 New Jerseyans who are currently awaiting a life-saving transplant. And so we won't stop.
4,000 people in New Jersey are on a waiting list for an organ donation?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah,
Is that
4,000.
typical, or is that up or down now?
You mean related to the current situation?
Yeah, so like would it normally be at a 4,000? Is that like a relatively normal limit, or is this higher or lower than normal?
It stays pretty much around 4,000. You know, as people come off the transplant waiting list because they've received a transplant, or maybe they moved out of state, so they're on a transplant list at, you know, in another state. As people come off the list, new people come on the list. Hello.
Hi.
We have a visitor.
Yeah, one of my coworkers here decided to say hi.
Excellent.
Say hi. She doesn't need
Chloe.
this Band-Aid, by the way. This was totally her idea. It's a fashion statement.
That her Band-Aid is in honor of the healthcare workers who are having problems wearing the masks. Yeah, so I think it's the perfect placement, especially for our conversation.
You want to say hi? Okay. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you later. So as people come off the list, of course, new people come onto the transplant waiting list. However, right now in New Jersey, right now during COVID, many of our transplant programs have stopped doing transplants that aren't urgent or emergent, you know, emergency transplants, which is very unfortunate, but makes a lot of sense. The staff at the transplant centers are being reassigned.
You can watch TV in the other room.
Frozen, remember, put on
Working
Frozen.
in the COVID-19 pandemic, everybody.
I love it.
I'm so sorry. Keep going.
It's no problem. It's no problem. So while some transplant centers are on pause right now, others are still operating. So they're not really adding people to the list right now.
Does
Folks-
COVID present like an additional special problem? Like when someone passes and you don't know necessarily that they did or did not have COVID when they passed, does that compromise the organs or the tissue or anything? Or I'm sure that there are tests, or how does that impact you at all? Or does it?
We are testing for COVID on every deceased patient.
Right.
And right now, with the information that we have, we are not transplanting, we are not recovering organs from COVID-19 patients.
Sure.
It's not to say that one day in the future we won't be able to, you know, we would be able to recover from COVID-19 patients, but right now, because of so many unknowns, that's an automatic rule out. So no, none of the folks who are dying from COVID-19, even if it's their wish to be an organ donor, we are not recovering those organs, unfortunately.
Sure, that makes perfect sense. What can the general public do to help?
Well, we've gotten quite an outpouring of support from our volunteers, and I would love, and thank you for asking the question, to ask the rest of the public to sign on. We are still in need of the basic things that the healthcare community is asking for: hand sanitizers, Lysol wipes, disinfectant wipes, and masks. And so we have been getting shipments of homemade masks from volunteers. Our clinical teams need, obviously, the medical grade masks, but we do, like I said, have back office staff that have to come to the office and still have to keep the operations running. And so they are using the the cloth masks made by volunteers. So yes, if there are folks out there that are able to make masks or get shipments of hand sanitizer and disinfectant wipes, please do go ahead and send them right to our headquarters in New Providence. Greatly appreciated.
Okay, that sounds great. And your website, in case people want to send them directly and need the address?
It's njsharingnetwork.org.
Perfect. That's fantastic. It is such a crazy time, and it's so nice to know that not everything has stopped, not everything is at a standstill, and great work, like the work that you do, is ongoing. That's really heartening, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing I'd like our constituents to know, and hopefully they know this because we've been communicating directly with them, and by our constituents I mean the families of deceased organ donors, living donors, transplant recipients, their families, their caregivers, and general advocates for organ and tissue donation. The thing we've been communicating with them, to them, is that we are here for you. We are here for them. April is Donate Life Month. It is Organ Donation Awareness Month. And so we've held a few Zoom events, if I could put that in quotes, Zoom events with our constituents to have everybody really feel connected. We have a virtual Donate Life Month schedule of activities on our website to keep people engaged throughout the month. And so we hope people take advantage of that, especially during this time of isolation, to just feel connected to the community. We've had to reschedule all of our events, which include 2 very, very large 5K celebration of life events that were scheduled for May and June. And we're doing the May event virtually online. We'll have a 90-minute program. It'll be interactive. Portions of it will be live, portions pre-taped. So, you know, we've talked about the clinical operation, but also just, you know, our external affairs and foundation operations continue to work and connect with our volunteers in the community. So if anyone out there is listening who is a living donor, a transplant recipient, a donor family, we are here for you. Reach out, connect with us on Facebook, and we'll keep plugging along with our mission and spreading awareness.
That is fantastic. Okay. Well, unless there's anything else that I'm missing, I think we're going to wrap it up. We said that we were going to keep these virtual podcast tapings quick and dirty and try to get the word out about healthcare industry needs. Am I missing anything? No? No? Vin, I'm not going to ask the question.
People want to get a hold of you, you know, find out more about what you guys are doing. How could they do that?
Yeah.
So they can visit our website, njsharingnetwork.org, NJ as in New Jersey, njsharingnetwork.org. We also have a very active social media presence. So find us on Facebook at NJ Sharing Network. We are on Twitter and LinkedIn as well, so they can connect with us that way. My personal direct information is on our website as well. If anybody wants to reach out, I'd love to hear from you. And of course, always our final message is to register to be an organ donor, which you could do on our website, and talk with your family about your wishes. So now's a great time to do that, since you're probably home with your families.
Excellent point. Excellent point. I have always been an organ donor, and I am proud to be one.
Thank you, Kate.
What about you, Vin? Are you an organ donor?
I honestly don't remember. I want to say yes, but probably.
You probably are. When you were filling out the paperwork at the DMV, you probably checked that box if your gut reaction is.
Do you have to repeatedly check it, like, every time? Because I don't remember filling anything out recently, but I feel like I did it when I was in high school when I first got my driver's license. Does that stay for life?
Yeah, well, there's 2 ways to register. Now, the motor vehicle registry, you do have to re-register. You have to recheck the box every time you register.
Then I think I am not. But, yeah, I will make sure to do it the next time.
There's a caveat to that. When they instituted Skip the Trip, if you mailed in your renewal, they did keep your organ donor registration. But right now, in the last, I think about 5 years ago, we launched an online registry. So when you go to our website, if you click register to be an organ donor, you can just fill out an online form. It's less than 60 seconds, and that registry is for life. You don't have to keep re-registering. We check both registries. The easiest way to register is on the health app on your iPhone. You could just click organ donor there, and there's a partnership with Apple and the National Donate Life Registry that will automatically send your information over.
That's
So trying to make it
amazing.
as easy as possible.
Yeah, I like it. All right,
Yeah.
cool. All right, well, I think that's the show. Thank you so much for joining us. As we move forward, we're going to bring in more guests in this format, so keep checking back. Until then, stay safe and healthy. Thank you to our listeners, especially the subscribers. We appreciate the support. Thank you to New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group, the official sponsor of the show. They do home, auto, and workers' comp, so check them out if you need some updated coverage. And finally, thank you to Elise Glennon, the president and CEO of New Jersey Sharing Network. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Vinny. Great to see
Anytime.
you.
It was a pleasure.